All right.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Ali Samoo, and this is our
Hi.
Literary Society podcast. And we're joined by Miss Pireh Moosa, who's a singer, songwriter, artist
Hello.
in Karachi.
Oh my
And
God.
just released some music, some fresh tea, and yeah,
Oh my God.
it's embarrassing, but no, I'm embarrassing and not her music. लेकिन
Thanks, Ali.
लेकिन no, yeah, I'm so excited to have you here. Although we've just had a
I'm so
hour-long discussion,
yeah.
but
No,
लेकिन
I'm
yeah,
ready. I'm so excited to be here. This is my Ellen debut. I'm ready.
I've got the blue.
I'm so ready.
Yeah,
You
totally.
do. Wow.
But no, yeah. So Pireh goes to IBA, and Pireh is one of the most talented pianists and most talented singers I've ever met. Like honestly, genuinely,
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I've told you multiple times. The first time I heard you, play that Queen
you're
song.
being really lovely, and I appreciate that.
I mean, always. But but yeah.
Oh my God, I remember the okay, yeah, Queen is amazing, okay? Like if you do a Queen song, you cannot mess it up. Like that
Oh
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
I've
And
I
it was
practiced the
so
crap out of those
good,
things. So
dude. It
like
was
I
so
really
so good.
thank you.
I remember,
Thank you.
I don't know whatever was happening in the SC, and um my friends and I were like, oh meh, whatever, freshie week, let's leave. But then as it's literally like it was so dramatic. As I was leaving the door, I heard Pireh sing and the piano, and I was
Oh
like,
my
wait,
God.
yours, leave.
Oh my God.
let me stay. I'm not kidding. I actually I let them go, they wanted to like have a smoke break or whatever, but I stayed and I was listening and I was like,
I'm
wow.
so honored. I'm
No,
so
but like
honored, dude. That I was
I'm not
just
kidding. It's amazing.
dude, I was watching people just walk out and I was
No.
like, like
Okay, those people don't deserve your music, honestly. Like your music's
Aw.
special and yeah. Also, like we'll be
I
putting
appreciate
the
that.
links to the YouTube and the Instagram handle in the description. So everyone can check it
Oh
out.
my God.
Um
Wow. Okay, now
but
I actually feel like I want to talk show. Like
link in the
you guys are
description,
promoting
guys.
my
Check it
stuff.
out.
Wow. Ah,
But yeah, like
amazing.
honestly, I
Wow.
wanted to ask you, when did you get into? You also teach piano, right?
Yeah, I do.
You
Yeah.
give piano lessons as well, which is insane, right? I've never like Karachi mein, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of art, but I've not really met a lot of musicians, like young musicians who are like out there working. Um, and I think this is amazing what you're doing. So please like tell us about,
Thank you.
enlighten us about how you sort of started and what went into it was also a very long time, right, that it took for you to upload these official sort of
Yeah.
music video things,
Yes.
montages.
All right. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I was up for like 10 hours making that video. It was insane. But I'll start from wherever all of this started. So I guess I mean I'm gonna do the cheesy thing and say since I was a kid I've been fascinated by music. But like I mean yeah, I was honestly and okay, so like since I think a lot of people that I've spoken to about music will know this, but like one of my staple like, favorite bands of all time is definitely Coldplay. Like I think that they have been so versatile with what they've done, and their first album just like spoke to me. Like I have a very very vivid memory of my teacher in year two. Like she would play. I grew up in Bahrain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my teacher in year two, she would play the scientist while we were working, and like she was a pretty mean teacher, but that's besides the point. Like
Okay. If she's watching,
I mean,
which I don't know if she will, but like that's what she
yes,
thinks
I'm
of you.
sorry, Miss Urquhart. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Love
But
you.
anyway, yes. But yeah, so we would listen to the scientists, and I would just be there, and you know, that I had never connected to anything more than that, and it was the first like for once they weren't throwing nursery rhymes at kids. They weren't throwing all this overly happy all these overly happy melodies at kids and expecting that kids can digest this. Like, kids have soul, kids have heart, kids have things to say, and
Yeah.
that I connected to that so much, and it felt so good to find like something like that. So I went back. I told my mom, I want to do stuff in music. I want to start I want to do piano. Let's start learning piano. So she does the desi parent thing. I love her. I love my mom. Mama, I love you. But she does the desi parent thing, and she gets an Indian keyboard instructor who starts off by teaching me the chords to Kal Ho Na Ho.
Nice.
And I'm like, all right, this isn't the route that I was looking for, but I'm gonna not try to be a burger, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn this. And but that teacher was not nice at all. Like, he would get very angry if I messed something up, and eventually I was like, no, I'm done with you. You're not helping progress. Okay, so I scrapped that. Then I had another piano teacher, and basically I'm gonna shorten this a bit. I've gone through a series of different piano teachers, but I have just piano has always been so special to me. I have a piano right there, and
Can
that
we
has
see
been the
it?
same. Yes, sure. Let me.
Amazing.
Okay, so you're gonna see my brother playing PS4 next to it because he refused
That's
to leave.
fine.
But there's the
Ooh,
piano over there, and
okay.
that's my
I see
music
it.
wall. It's like my
Nice. I've seen it
music
in
stuff.
pictures on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is just my sacred space, and yeah. Anyway, so that piano, I have had that since I was a kid. That is my first proper piano that I got. Like, I had a keyboard before that, but I got this piano when I was, I believe, 11, and I've had it since. And it has maintained itself very well. I'm so happy that it has. And it's just, I've been
Nice.
through everything with this piano. I've been through everything. Like, this piano has seen me cry. This piano has seen me throw things. This piano has seen my writing process evolve. It's been there for everything. Yeah.
That's really
So
fun.
yeah, it's my best friend. So yeah. And okay, so I would grow up, and I'd work on my piano skills a lot, and I got very attached to piano, and that helped me a lot as well as a songwriter, because if I would start writing things, I would need something to accompany myself, and it was a lot
Yeah.
easier if you knew an instrument.
Mm.
So that helped a lot. And yeah, after, I would write. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, the stuff I put out there is very it's after a lot of songs that have been very crappy, that I picked my favorite after working on things for a long time, and that's how it happens. Everybody
Yeah.
tells me that they don't think they can do this because they aren't born with that. That's crap. I'm sorry, I don't believe in that philosophy. You with this stuff, if you have the passion, if you have the dedication, you are going to get somewhere with your instrument. That's how music works. You will get somewhere. And I feel I think that's what I did. And okay, so I have this songbook somewhere, and I've been writing since I was a kid. And it went from writing songs about Cheetos and really stupid things. I once moved house, but I moved house two or three houses behind my old house, and I wrote a song about one of the lyrics was old house, new house, but which one to call home. And I was so I was
Cute. Dude,
I
that's so
had
cute. Oh
no
my
real
god.
problems. I was finding an outlet.
No, but I think
Yeah.
this is great, right? Like, I think this shows consistency of interest, and that's
Of
what
interest.
matters,
That's what,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
honestly, consistency of interest really makes you, like, that's what cultivates experience, right? That's what sort of ferments the experience into
Yeah.
making it, like,
100%.
sound so good. And your song has gotten such a good response, right? Like, I
Yeah.
was checking it out,
I'm
and
so
like,
happy.
everyone loves it, and yeah, like I think it's great. The whole process. But so this specific song that you wrote,
Yeah.
the very recent one, what like how did that sort of come about?
All right. So the actual song, like uh I wrote that like around CIE time last year,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wasn't like in the best headspace. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, wait, my brother wants me to introduce my cat for a second. Let me. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so this is Zephy. Please
Ooh,
say hi so
hello.
that the audience can hear you. No?
It's
No?
okay. Cats
Oh,
are going
all
through it as
right.
well. Yeah.
Yes, they do. I love cats. I'm
Yeah,
literally wearing a
same.
cat t-shirt, but yeah. All right, sorry. So that song I wrote like back during O level, O levels, no, A levels, like the CIEs, and like okay, so at that time I was in a very, very, very dark place, and like I think like okay, most of my inspiration usually comes to me like I don't know how songwriters do it consistently. Like I think I will get there if I keep working towards it, but like I just have these like bursts of inspiration usually at like 3 or 4 a.m. and then I'll write the entire song then, and then I won't think of something for a while. I won't be inspired, and then like I'll get that inspiration. So that one, like this one day I got this sort of like inspiration boost from like not so nice things, and like I was struggling with like some of the things that were going on in my life, some of my friendships and relationships, and like I didn't know how to handle things, and like I felt like everything was sort of just weighing down on me. I felt like so a lot of people were saying things to me even if they actually weren't. I felt like there were so many voices in my head that I just couldn't comprehend, and I felt like even if everything was silent, everything in my head was screaming. So I
Mm-hmm.
felt like I need to make something. I wasn't just like, oh, the solution is to write a song. Like it didn't come to me. Like I immediately, like I took some time, and then this one time at night I was just like, okay, I think something's coming to me. Let me just like see if let me just play something out and see what comes to me. And like I the melody, it isn't so dark at first. Like I start off like super light, and like
Yeah.
I think that made it easy. That made things easier to digest. Like usually, if you hear some of the other stuff I do, it's like it's a lot lower. It's a lot darker. Like it has a darker tone to it, and like yeah. So this one was generally lighter, and like in that sense, it made it easier for me to express what I had to say,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it also made it easier for me to put something like that out there. Something
Yeah.
that does put me in a vulnerable position, does bring out
It is a very
like
vulnerable
vulnerable things
song.
that I felt to others. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
So
that's
yeah.
great. Um so I paused the
Okay.
recording for like 5 minutes and I wanted to ask her, um, like we're real with our audience, okay? If we pause, we pause. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
but I
True.
just asked for consent. I can formally
Always
ask
good.
Miss Pireh Moosa,
Yeah.
would you be so kind to play something for
Uh,
us?
I would
That would
love
be
to. I'd be honored.
amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will walk over to the piano right
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Okay. My cat is sleeping right next to it. Oh
This is
God,
the
forgive
first time
me.
we're going to like have live music on the podcast, which is great.
That is,
So
I'm honored that I am
no, we're
introducing this
honored.
feature.
This is great.
It's just a gratefulness fest. I'm here for it. Okay. I'm gonna just annoy my cat and move this piano stool. Alright, yeah, it is not. Okay, so alright, my piano is not connected. I'm sorry it's taking
It's
so long.
completely okay. That take your time. Don't worry.
Okay. Hmm. Alright. So what is it you would like to hear? What is it people would like
Anything.
to hear, do you think?
I don't know anything really.
Uh
Play Coldplay or whatever. Your choice.
okay.
Or you can also just do your song, Paris.
I feel like people have heard so much of that right now. So I don't know. I want to play that.
Just do whatever you
Um
want.
okay, so I remember. Okay, so recently I figured out this acoustic version of Teenage Dream, like what something that was on Glee, but like sort of a rendition of that. So maybe I could do that
Love
because I
it.
love that song.
Do it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me see if I remember. Sorry, just taking my time because okay. You think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I tell the punchline wrong. I know you get me, so I let my walls come down, down. Before you met me, I was alright, but things were kinda heavy. You brought me to life now every February. You'll be my Valentine, Valentine. Let's go away tonight. Regret this love we can bear until we die. We'll be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't think. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. My heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch, now baby, I believe it is real. Take a chance. Don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Okay, there were some mistakes in there, but
This
yeah.
is so good. Oh my god. I cannot.
Thank you.
Dude, you have no idea. I literally have the chills.
Oh my god.
Like
So nice.
Demi Lovato, I have the chills.
No, do not. I was dying, dude. She's my idol as a kid. Oh my god.
But you know what I'm referencing to, right? The America Got Talent or whatever. X Factor.
Yes. X Factor, yes.
I've got the chills.
I watched that season religiously. Oh my god.
But like I actually have the chills, dude. That was so good. You need to upload recordings of like, I don't know, just do covers every day and upload them. I am not kidding. Like, we're brainstorming ideas here, people. You need to.
Okay, amazing. I'll take that into account. Do it.
Do it.
Thank you. This is so nice. This is so nice of you.
No, I think it's amazing. I think like this is like I'm, you know, I feel like I'm witnessing a star.
Oh my god.
I feel like a star is born here. Definitely.
Oh my god. Good movie though. That is a good
amazing movie. Oh
born.
yeah, her new album though, like yes.
Yeah.
But yes, like yeah,
no,
like
just,
thank you so much for playing though. I think this is great, and I just wanted to add a little.
I'm so honored.
To the thing you were saying about, you know, the song just coming to you. I think it's a thing with artists, right? So the mode that they work with. So for you, it's music, right? The mode that they work with, that mode also sort of turns into a paradigm of sorts, right? The lens through which they look at the world. You know what I mean? Like it's with painters, it happens. They look at the world in colors, and like colors and like forms sort of become the more prominent, you know, thing to see. And it's the same as with musicians, right? Okay, I don't know what movie I saw this in. It's something like some like really old musicians can also just tell the scale we're talking in, right? And sort of like every sound sort of.
I have not gotten to that level.
These are like really old, like Celine Dion
I'm not
types.
at that level, but like
you'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay,
This is something that happens, right? The world sort of becomes you know, musically endowed for them. So whatever they imagine, everything
really
sort
does.
of comes to music. So yeah, I think it's beautiful, you know.
It really is. Like there's this at least I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about that director that did that trio of movies. He did Once, Begin Again, and one more, Sing Street. I have yet to see Sing Street, but I've seen the other two and I love them. And there's this
Mhm.
one quote from Begin Again that was like it was my bio for conspiracies for a while, that Instagram thing. I think it was something like all these banalities they turned into effervescent pearls from music, and like that was so beautiful that just it spoke to me so much because like my day was made up mostly by like car rides where I listen to music, like studying while I listen to music, working on while I listen to music, being on the roof while I listen to music. Most of it was just there accompanied by music. Like I've just been
Yeah.
playing an entire soundtrack
So
to
it
my
sort of
life, and like
encompasses your entire life, right? And
it does,
I
it
think it's
really does.
beautiful. You know, if we like,
It's so
if we sort of look at
lovely,
it,
yeah.
so I want to like end at this note that if we allow people to get consumed by what they like or what they're passionate about, the world would be such a happier place, right? Like if they're consumed with
Oh
the kind
God,
of,
agreed
passion that
entirely.
they have, they
Yeah,
look at the world through that and they want to improve that passion. They so like if you're consumed by music, you look at the world in music, you want to make your like because you want to make yourself better, you're also in turn making the world a better place, right? Through that music, because the world is music for you.
yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
So being consumed by something, it's a
Yeah,
really
it makes
interesting
me so
idea.
upset when like people have passion. Sorry, go on. Sorry,
No, no,
sorry,
no.
sorry.
Go ahead. I ended my thing.
Okay, no, yeah. No, I was just saying like if like I see so many people around here and they're so talented at some things. Like there was this kid at Lyceum I knew, and he would like be at the piano 24/7, and he would just be there all the time, and he would play things out, and he was so good at what he did. And like I would keep telling him like, "No, come join my society, come," and then he would just be like, "No, I can't because like my parents will not let me do it." And like it's not just that, like there are certain barriers, external, internal, that have been placed on people's passions and people pursuing their passions. And if the world just fostered that kind of creativity or that kind of you know love for things that people love to do, right? Like if the
Hmm.
world was a place that allowed you to do that, it would just be so much better and so much easier to do this. Yeah,
No, I agree 100%, totally.
yeah.
And I think let's end on that note. Okay, please, whoever's watching this,
Okay.
follow your passions, follow what you want to do, let yourself be consumed by what you want to do, because that's like
Yeah.
that's how you get better, and that's how you make the world a better place, right? It's all
100%. Yeah.
relational, nothing is isolated.
Yeah.
It's all a very like reciprocatory event. The world living is a reciprocatory event. I can't speak.
You say things in such a smart way. I love it.
Reciprocatory.
Also,
um
also before we end, can I just
yeah.
say like, hi mom, I love you.
Hi mom. Dude, like my parents love to watch this. They're like,
Hi Ali sir,
actually
love you too.
amazing.
Oh,
So yeah, let's end on this note, and
all
thank
right.
you
Yeah.
everyone who has tuned in to listen to us, watch us, listen to Pireh sing. Please click the link in the description. You can find Pireh's YouTube channel and her Instagram page. And
On
don't forget to like, subscribe, and share and comment or whatever. I'm going to end the
Yes.
recording now. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.